Did you know that you can get started with your shamanic practice without using a drum? So this video is for you if you have been wanting to get started in shamanic practice and you are maybe thinking about getting a drum or wanting to go on a course where you make a drum, or maybe somebody's making for you but you haven't got it yet. And so I'm going to tell you how you can actually get started without the drum. So I'm Faye from the Shaman in the Garden. If you're part of my community already on Substack, then great, lovely to see you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll leave the links below so you can see where I post weekly newsletters and invites to my monthly gatherings through my Substack community in the Shaman in the Garden. So for me, the drum is an amazing tool. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to put you off getting one. I want to simply share that you can get started with your practice. You don't need to kind of wait and think, oh, when I get my drum, I'm going to start doing this, or I'm going to start shamanic work. So for me, I was practicing Reiki. I've been practicing Reiki since 2000. And in about 2009, that was when I got my first drum. Actually, not this one. This was one that I made later. But I got my first drum in 2009. But several years before that, I'd already started with my shamanic practice. So this is what you can do. So firstly, let's remember the drum is an amazing tool. It's a brilliant tool that we use for to connect with the spirit world, to connect into the other worlds and explore the worlds of the shaman, to connect with guides, to find out healing information and so forth that we bring back when we've kind of come back from that trance state. So but it's important to remember that while the drum is a brilliant tool for this, it is not the only tool. You can work with rattles, you can work with song and chanting. Sufis, for example, work with the dance and rhythm. Shamanic workers in Africa will use drums and will use the beat of the drum and dance, for example. So there are different methods if journeying with the drum is your only priority. And also, when I learnt to journey, and I've got loads more videos about shamanic journeying with shamanic journeys on the YouTube channel, so please have a look at those if that's what you're interested in. But if your sole purpose is, oh, I want to journey and connect with spirit guides, then you can learn to journey through listening to a drumming track, for example, that somebody else has recorded. You don't actually have to drum for yourself, or you can get a friend to drum for you. You can go to drum circles and so on. However, what I want to share really is that shamanism is not all about the drum. Shamanism is a way of life. It's a practice. It's earth-based spirituality. It's really like an ancient practice, really, of connecting with your innate knowing and kind of way of being in the world. So really, one of the fundamental principles of shamanism is animism, and this is that the belief that everything has a resonance, everything has a unique vibration, everything has an essence. So the drum, the plants, this technology, the computer, my mobile phone, other people, animals, etc., the sun, the moon, the sea, the mountain, everything has a resonance and we are all connected. So to start with shamanic practice, before you even kind of think about getting a drum, you can really work out your own special way of connecting to nature. So I've done many other videos on this, and also in my books, Plants That Speak, Souls That Sing, for example, you find different ways that you can connect to the plants. So find a way for you that is meaningful. Get out and get to know the land where you live. Do you even know where the wind blows from, for example? Do you even know where north, south, east, and west are where you live? Do you have a favourite tree? Do you have a spot out in nature that makes you feel good? So these are kind of ways that we can connect to nature. We can remember that we are connected to the web of life, because everything here, if you like, is communicating to us, everything on this physical plane and also on the unseen planes as well. And you can start also if you want to, as a way to connect more with your unconscious mind, you can start to write down your dreams, for example, to start connecting to that knowing which is within you, which like I say, the drum is a tool that helps us connect with that. So starting to honor and bless the world around you, the natural world, find out a way. I mean, what is it? Do you bless the sun? Can you start to honor the moon? Can you connect more deeply with the plants and the flowers that are growing by you? Or maybe you can bless the water that you drink every day. So make the everyday sacred. This is a way that we can, start to practice and walk, if you like, with one foot in this ordinary reality that is our human world, and one foot in this other reality, this other dimension that is sacred, that we honor, that we can create rituals around, that we can give our deepest thanks to. So also finding a way to pause and to access your inner knowing. How do you do this? If your life is really full of if you like, drama, and if you're very spend lots of time on social media or watching Netflix, the news, and so on, your head's going to be really full. So you need to find a way that you can actually kind of empty and start to listen to your own inner voice. And actually, as you know, through my practices, I do that out in nature. And yeah, so accessing that stillness of your heart is really important. So those are some tips. There's many more, but I just really wanted to share that shamanic practice is not all about the drum. I've obviously got my book, Shamanic Reiki Drumming, and the course which goes with it, which teach you how to work with the drum and how to work with it, as a healing tool. But there are so many other ways that we can get started with shamanism, as I hope I've shown you here. So please join the community at Shaman in the Garden. And if you're here already, that's wonderful. If you're here on YouTube, it's great to connect with you. And please like this video or make a comment so that other people can hear it too. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.